You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, we're talking to NFL. Of course, over the weekend, there were many protests. People were very critical over some of them. People saying that everybody should have took a knee, that people, they didn't like the lock arms thing. What did you guys think? Charlamagne, start with you, Charlamagne.
I didn't like the lock arms thing. You know, I don't even like staying in the locker room, but that's only because I'm a disruptor. And if I know that Donald Trump does not like me taking a knee, I'm going to do exactly what agitates Donald Trump. And when I saw him tweet out that he likes the players locking arms, I'm never locking arms again. If I'm a player right now, I'm never locking arms again simply because Donald Trump says he likes that and he thinks it's a show of unity. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do what I know agitates him, and that's taking a knee during the national anthem, period.
Right.
And I
so
think when
now,
Donald Trump tweeted that out, they had already did that. So I guess that was his way of saying he was fine with it. So now moving forward.
That should have never crossed their mind, though. Colin Kaepernick has already taken a knee, and he's taken a knee because of the injustices that African Americans are facing. You know that taking a knee is what is bothering people. So take the knee. Don't lock arms. Don't stay in the locker room. If you're going to protest, protest.
Well, I feel
But now
like people should be able to
protesting.
protest however they want to.
No.
yeah, right. Now,
I don't agree
but
with
we're
that.
protesting for what? What are we protesting for? That's the thing. Like, well, that's what's lost right now. Why are we protesting? Why are we taking a knee?
I've said for the longest that I feel like the reason Colin Kaepernick actually kneeled has been lost in this whole let's boycott the NFL thing. The reason that Colin Kaepernick kneeled is because of police injustice and the injustices that African Americans are facing here in America.
Correct.
And I think that we cannot lose sight of that. But I'm going to tell y'all something, man. We all want equality, but we will never be looked at as equals in the eyes of racists. So I just personally want to support my own, and I want my own to support me. Black business, black banking, all black everything. Taking a knee is great. It looks good. It makes people feel good. But I'm into doing things that make us actually good. Because today is a whole new day. And all of that, after everybody's counted yesterday for who kneeled and who didn't kneel, what about today? How are we going to be good today?
And I think it's ridiculous that Trump says a player should be fired or suspended for protesting. You have every single right to protest. Everybody has been protesting and expressing themselves peacefully, and that's part of what our liberties are supposed to be, able to protest.
Our country's supposed to be. Exactly.
Whenever you please.
I agree. And another thing, another reason I don't agree with the whole locked arms thing, you can't protest in a way that makes the person you're protesting comfortable. Like that's not what a protest is about.
Well, I think their whole thing was supposed to be a show of unity. That's why they did the lock arms. I don't
that's what it was,
know
a
if
show of
everybody
unity.
agrees with certain things. So that was the NFL players just showing that they are unified.
That all the players stand together, right? But I don't agree with that. Take a knee. Like I said, take a knee. That's my opinion.
That's
take
right.
a knee.
Everybody unified.
But then,
I agree. Everybody unified and take a knee.
But I feel kind of I feel kind of hypocritical because we're saying take a knee, but then we're still watching NFL football. Are we not supposed to watch football now? Are we not supposed to go to the games?
Boycotting the NFL. Okay, but I will boycott tonight if my Cowboys lose. All right, if my Cowboys lose, I guarantee you I'll come here tomorrow and say I did not watch.
You're a piece of ish. All right. I mean, I boycotted this weekend too. But let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Hey, my name is Dion Banks. I'm from Boston. I'm a Boston police officer. What's up, DJ Envy?
What's up, bro? What do you think of the protest yesterday?
I mean, I think what the NFL players are doing is really dope, but people have a tendency of losing sight of what's happening. The reason why Kaepernick did this was because of all the injustice that's going on in the world.
Yes.
I get, people don't understand. It's not about the flag. It has nothing to do with the anthem. It's about everything to do with black people losing their lives for unfair reason. He's definitely being blackballed by the NFL, and it's not fair to him.
And that's why, listen, no disrespect. I want Colin Kaepernick to get a job because I know he'll use that money to put back in our communities. But whether Colin Kaepernick gets a job in the NFL or not isn't the issue. The issue is the injustice that he has been protesting against and why he took the knee in the first place. That's going to affect us way longer than Colin Kaepernick not having a job in the NFL.
All right. Thank you for your call, bro. NFL games yesterday, a lot of people protest. People were mad that people were locking arms and wanted to see more people take knees. And we're taking your calls, 800-585-1051. Now, Russell Simmons had something to say. He put it out on Twitter. What did he say, Yee?
He said, locking arms and staying in the locker room hiding is for bitches. I'm sorry, I'm so upset. WTF, so we not sure if Black Lives Matter. I regret my choice of words. But a coach coming out and saying we don't want to be politicized is not supporting your brother or Black Lives Matter.
I absolutely agree. You don't want to be politicized. That don't even make no sense, man. You cannot make the people that you're protesting comfortable. Like if you're going to protest all the way. That is the whole point of protest, to make the people that you're protesting uncomfortable. And I love to show solidarity from the players yesterday that kneeled, but Now it's just time to do the work and have that same solidarity when it comes to supporting each other on a financial level, because in the words of Jay-Z, financial freedom is our only hope.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
This is Caitlin.
Hey, Caitlin, what did you think of the protest yesterday?
My opinion, I think it's kind of disrespectful in a way. I mean, I get that they're trying to make a stand for what they believe in, but I really think the national anthem stands for so much more than that.
Caitlin, are you white?
Yes.
I am.
I can tell your privilege is showing right now. Let me explain something to you, my love. Colin Kaepernick kneeled because of the injustices that African Americans are facing in this country, the killing of unarmed black men in this country at the hands of the police. Many times we see police officers get found not guilty for these heinous acts. So you probably wouldn't understand, but I would encourage you to be a little bit more human and put your feet in somebody else's shoes sometime and recognize the pain that other communities are feeling that aren't yours. You know?
Well, Caitlin,
Well,
what else were you
let
gonna
her
say?
finish. Yeah, let her finish.
Well, I guess I didn't really know the exact reason why they were kneeling or why he was kneeling in the first place.
I know you didn't,
I kind
boo.
of assumed as far as not agreeing with what Trump is doing or what he has not been doing. So I
Nope.
kind of got that feel for it.
Nope.
So maybe I'm
Well,
wrong in a way.
Has nothing to do with Trump. Colin Kaepernick originally kneeled because of the injustices that African Americans were facing at the hands of the police in this country.
But
And
see,
like I said,
Caitlin
that has been
didn't-
lost.
So Caitlin,
She didn't know that.
like Caitlin said, it has been lost because she's looking at it now as, okay, this is in protest of Donald Trump, but that's not
Trump,
really
right.
what the
And-
kneeling
and
originally
Thank you for your
started
call,
from.
Caitlin.
And Caitlin, the reason Caitlin feels like that because when you watch these guys like Trump, they never acknowledge what Colin Kaepernick kneeled for in the first place. They just
Right.
make it seem like they're just being disrespectful to the flag. They never acknowledge what Colin Kaepernick kneeled for in the first place, which is the injustice that African Americans were facing at the hands of the police.
Well, let's go to another caller. Hello, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, we're talking about the protest yesterday in the NFL. What do you think?
No, man, I think it's all about a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody says, you got to give respect to earn respect. You know what I'm saying? They've got people that died for this flag. You know what I mean? Why not respect it? You know what I'm saying? United as one. We the people, by the people. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
my
You gotta
God.
stand
Why,
together.
yo, listen, man, why y'all be talking about respect so much, but y'all don't never tell the police officers to respect black lives? Because that's
Hey,
what
what you
Colin
mean,
Kaepernick
man?
was kneeling
We
for
gotta
in the first
respect
place.
everything, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm mixed. You know what I'm saying? I'm black and white.
Do you-
so
do-
I see
let
it
me
from
ask-
both perspectives.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. Do you understand why Colin Kaepernick was kneeling in the first place?
Yeah, Black Lives Matter. He had to stand for police brutality.
So
I
why
get
why
that. No.
so why are you screaming respect the flag? You care about a piece of cloth more than a black life?
What you mean a piece of cloth, man? People, you live in America. What you mean? That's what you mean, like, and all lives matter. What you mean? It ain't no black lives,
Whoa.
white lives. All
Can I
lives
ask you
matter,
one
know
simple
what I'm
question? I want to ask one simple question. If you was walking down the street and you had a fire extinguisher, right, and you saw an American flag on fire and a black person on fire, which one would you out?
saying? Both? What you mean?
I ain't asked you that. I said you can only put one out.
Okay, then what you mean a black man?
Okay,
All
then. So
lives matter.
if you can say that, sir, if you can say that you would out the black person over the flag on fire, then there's nothing to even argue about. What we discussing right now?
Police, it's police brutality.
Can I ask you a question,
What?
though? Do you also feel that people have the right to peacefully protest and express themselves?
Yeah, absolutely. But why? But I mean, so it's the kneeling thing. You know what I'm saying? It's the disrespect.
But
like,
it's
yeah, I
still
get what everybody's
it's still a
doing.
peaceful way to
You eat
protest,
pork, bro.
and it's not against the flag per se or a song. It's really just to represent and bring attention and bring to light something that you care
You
about.
still drink more liquor, bruh.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, and I get that.
You
but I
ain't
mean,
used
if
the
you got
condom
people
in
over there
years.
fighting for
My
us,
goodness.
they got people over there fighting for us so that we can do what.
Man,
you
I'm
know,
not
what
having
they're
this
doing right
conversation
now,
with y'all,
having
man.
everyone kneeling.
I'm not having this conversation, man. I care
Well, we
about
open up the
black
phone lines
lives.
for
I
people
care
to
about
talk.
lives more than I care about a damn flag. This Charlamagne the God talking in case you want to complain. Okay?
We open up the phone lines for people to give their opinions, and we
Well,
appreciate your
that's
call.
that's just so stupid
Thank you,
to
sir.
me. Like, that's why I always ask people that one question. If you're walking down the street and you had a
But-
fire extinguisher and you saw an American flag on fire and a black person on fire and you could only put out one, which would you choose? If you even
Of
got to
course.
hesitate or think about that, you're a crack-ass cracker. White devil.
Of course, but we do this show to try to explain for people like Caitlin who had no idea what was going on, and hopefully we could get through to a lot of people that might not know what's going on and only see it a certain way.
Salute to my
Right?
brother Colin Kaepernick. I talked to Colin this week, and I told Colin exactly what I just said, and that is that Colin has to come out and speak soon. And the reason he needs to come out and speak soon is because people have forgotten why he kneeled
reason,
in
exactly.
the first place. This ain't
And like
about-
you said, we seen it with the caller. She had no idea. She thought it
None.
was for a different reason. She totally forgot, and that's what's happening. The message is being missed, is being lost.
I want Colin to get a job in the NFL, but that's not the reason he kneeled. We're like right now, we're boycotting the NFL and saying I stand with Cap because we want him to get a job. It's deeper than that, man. We got to remember why Colin Kaepernick kneeled in the first place.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in